Well, once again, I forgot to turn the video on. See, I want to make sure it's on now. Yes, it is. What I did is I decided to put some marks on this painting. And I used charcoal, and I used a marker, and I used blue art graft carbon disc. And the white is that Marabou art crayon, which I love. It's very creamy and it will dry within, it works beautifully on cold wax, and it will dry within 24 hours. But what I'm doing now, since I've already done that, what I'm doing now is I'm sealing the whole thing with just cold wax. And because the charcoal is just laying on the surface, and I want to seal that. So I'm just going over the whole thing with cold wax on a squeegee. So that's what we're doing now. And I apologize for not turning it on once again. Here we go. So I'm just sealing. It looks like it's not clear, but it will dry clear. I just want to seal that charcoal that's on there. I think I went over this area right here. I think I have it all over now. A little bit right there that's not sealed, and right here it's not sealed. Well, there's white. That will seal it, that's for sure. I picked up some white on my squeegee. And right here it's not sealed. I can kind of see it from the side if it's sealed or not. I think all the rest of it has been sealed. Yes, it has. Okay. Now, as you can see, I just put clear wax, cold wax on top of that, and that seals everything that's dry on there, as far as the dry pigments and the dry charcoal and whatever. So now I won't pick that up, and it will remain. Now, what I normally would do is I would let this set up for a while, but can't do that when I'm videoing. So I'm going to start painting now, and we'll see what happens. I have absolutely no idea where I'm going. I'm just going to put down paint and see what happens. When you're an intuitive artist, that's what you do. You just put down paint and it starts to speak to you, if that makes sense, and then you just continue on. So here we go. And you can use many different ways of putting it on. You can use your brayer, you can use your squeegee, and a lot of times I use one of these color shapers. So I think I'm going to start with my squeegee. We'll see. Or maybe I'll put it down with my color shaper and then do something different. Said it's very, very wet. I might have to only work for a little while and have to quit if it it gets too wet. But I want to have, I'm big on shapes, having big, medium, and small shapes. And then having them to connect, and then putting more big, medium, and small shapes on. Here's your larger shape. Here's your medium shape. And I'm going to put something smaller up there. You can have more than one shape. So there you can see, this is a small shape. These are smaller shapes. Excuse me. This is your larger and your medium. Maybe I'll put one down there. And that's more of a brighter orange. Take a sip of water. Hi.
How are you?
I'm good, thank you. Come on in. And as I go along, I do use the edge of my brayer to make marks, and I do this constantly. Here's a big shape, there's a medium-sized shape. And let's put something smaller up and through here. And right now I'm just filling up the surface. That's all I'm doing. I'm liking where this is going. I struggled with this painting. It's been sitting in my starts forever, it seems, and I decided to pull it out the other day, and I thought I'm going to do something with this painting. So here we go, and you can see my lines do show through, even though I'm covering a lot of them up. If the paint is transparent enough, the lines will show through. Plus, I do a lot of line work with my brayer. And that's right in the middle, which I don't like, so let's move it up a little bit and down. There. A little bit more white in there. You're more than welcome to
You
walk
are
around.
busy at work today.
Pardon me?
You are busy at work today.
Yes, I am. It's not work, it's fun.
Yeah, I'm sure.
I never work a day in my life, which is so nice. And you're more than welcome to walk around. There's actually 3 of us in here. Myself, my husband, and my daughter. So you'll see different types of artwork. Everything's original.
The One Fine Day here,
Uh-huh.
is that based on anywhere along the Susquehanna, or is that?
It was inspired by that.
Okay,
Yes.
yeah. Okay,
And that is oil and wax.
okay.
That is on board as opposed to canvas.
That is lovely.
Thank you.
Yeah.
I appreciate that. If you want to see it up against a white wall out in the hallway, I'll be more than happy to move it for you.
No, that's okay. That's
Okay.
okay. I'm not going to tempt myself any further.
Okay.
There's that particular view that, looking up river.
Yeah.
And I've always wondered why on that, there's this wonderful bluff, mountain, whatever it might be called,
Uh-huh.
and there really isn't any name for that particular
area.
of the, and I've always wondered why.
I don't know, because it's
so
beautiful.
Yeah.
It really is.
Yeah.
It really is. Well, if you're interested in it, at some time in the future, I can give you 10% off.
Okay.
Okay?
Thank you.
You're welcome. Have a great day.
And you as well.
I shall. Thanks. Okay, I want to put in some of the green that I have on my palette into this painting. I don't know if this is the color I want or not, but we'll try it. Don't know if I like that. This is the very dark green. I like that darker green in there. What I'm going to do, since everything is so wet, I'm going to take a piece of tissue paper and press onto that. So tissue, this is just plain dollar store tissue, and I'm going to crumble it up, pull it out, and then I'm going to brayer parts of it and see if I can get some interesting effects. Oh, I don't know if you can see that. It made beautiful effects in there. When I'm finished with the video, I'll do some close-up so you can see it. And of course, I can transfer this color, what I picked up. Let's just transfer over here. See what happens. A little bit of it transferred up and through here, but it's made some gorgeous marks, some of which I will be painting over, but I really like what's happening here now. So let's continue on. I like that real dark green at the top, so I do want to put a little bit of it down in through here. throw some lighter green in. This is black. Gives me a little bit more contrast. Now I've gotten myself a circle, which I have to get out of. Don't like that. So what am I going to do? Cover it up. Okay, now I have to work back into this area here. Put some line work in there. Okay, she's messed up again, but never fear. Just follow your instincts, and whenever you think to yourself, I wonder what would happen if, that's when you want to do it. So, here we go. I'm going to wipe my brayer off. It's rather dirty. I'm going to wipe it, put some fresh color on here, and then okay, now we're going to go back in with blue and then some white. This is what's nice about when you mix all of your colors ahead of time. Your color's right there. You don't have to stop and mix color. I'm liking what's happening. I'm probably soon going to have to stop. What I don't like is looking at this spot right here. It's almost directly in the middle, so I'm going to have to do something with that. Now I want to put some light green in it. I love that light green.
Yes, yeah, and I don't care for this so much. Mine was how much? $70? That's the same price I guess I paid for them out there too. This is nice. I wanted to start out for the bring next week out. Oh, hey, you know, North Carolina. Yeah. Yes, there's a lot. See, mine is
I'm liking what's happening. I just think I need a little bit lighter yellow in a couple areas. Let's see what we can do. Nope, don't like that. Try with a squeegee. Nope. marks with a brayer that you can't make with anything else. Look at those gorgeous lines I'm making with this brayer now. Beautiful. Okay, now I have to do something back with that. Put the dark back into it. Now I want to put some more blue into it. Then I think it's close to being done. I never expected to get this finished today, but sometimes they go easy. Sometimes they work and sometimes they don't. I'm going to look at it from back, which I haven't done, and I always like to do that. It's coming together. It's not there yet. What I might do is stop about right now, let this set up for a little bit. I really like this dark corner here. I like this area in here and messed up just a little bit. Always mess up a little bit what you're liking. So it looks like, you never want anything to look like it's the last thing that you did. So right now it's looking a little blotchy. You can see I want to try to connect these yellows a little bit more than what I have. Maybe I can try to do that now. It may work and it may not work. We'll see. That's looking better. Now I have a circle right in the middle. Which I don't want. I love this green right there. I need to put some more of that beautiful green in. I've gotten rid of most of it. And what that color was, it was my lightest Indian yellow with my lightest blue combined. I just ran out of it, so I'm gonna make some more. That's what's nice about mixing your colors ahead of time. It's easy to recreate. Okay, now I have gone a little bit too far. I have to let it dry. So that's what I'm going to do right now. I'm going to let it dry and we'll work on it again tomorrow. But I am liking it a lot. I think I just need a little bit. Whoa! Look at this. Picked up some blue and I didn't want to. So we'll put it on there. And then we'll put the yellow on tomorrow. Okay, I'm stopping now. It's starting to really get smeared. It's so wet, wet, wet. So that's what I'm going to do right now. But I love certain areas of it right now. So again, what I'm going to do is I'm going to put saran wrap over my palette. And I'll show you my palette and what it looks like right now.